You got a stowaway on board. So Virgo signs, I saw a ship and a raccoon when I felt the energy behind your cards, which is the Two of Pentacles. Now the raccoon definitely gives me like kind of thefty vibes, right? Raccoon with the, the mask thing. And then the ship. So putting that together, it's like a stowaway. Like either you guys are dealing with somebody who's trying to take advantage of a situation, like a stowaway on a ship, metaphorically, or you guys are the stowaway on a ship and are kind of taking advantage secretly in like a sort of deceitful way, kind of coasting through, taking advantage of a situation for your own benefit. Let's pull more cards, see if we can find out more about this person or you guys or this circumstance, this stowaway circumstance. So we've got the Six of Swords. Look at that. There's literally a boat on the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is the difficult circumstance. So when you're crossing the ocean, that's hard. So you need a boat. And so the boat is what makes it easy. And so the boat, the situation that is making it easy is the thing that grants the advantage to the person that's taking the advantage. So the Six of Swords is the thing that's hard. It's hard unless somebody takes advantage of a stowaway type situation. Like let's say, for example, you have somebody surfing your couch and they don't pay rent, and they're a stowaway in your life, right? They're kind of like coasting off of your own hardship. And that's what you're dealing with, and that's something that you want to change. Two of Pentacles now, you want to change this. You want to change this situation. You don't want to be a stowaway. You don't want to have a stowaway in your life, because the devil, you feel like it's like a problem. The devil is like problems. So you either don't want to be a problem for somebody else's life if you're surfing their couch and basically you're like a parasite on their life, or you want somebody else to not be a parasite and take and kind of surf and coast along with you, taking advantage of everything that you provide, kind of like you're a pack animal and they're just like, you're the gear on your back. Okay. On the bottom, we've got the Knight of Swords. This is something you're thinking about. This is something that's on your mind. You're like, I have a stowaway. I need to figure out a way out of this. Two of Pentacles. I need to fucking ditch them. I need to get this person off my couch and on the street, get them into a new apartment. Like you're a parent, you have your kid living with you and they're paying your ass. Like they're a problem, right? It's like, I need to get my kid out of my house and get them their own place. And that's what's on your mind. And you're trying to figure out either a way to do that or an idea. Let's pull Oracle cards and see if we can find out more. Anything else here for Virgos regarding the stowaway, the ship, and the raccoon here? Anything else for Virgo? Okay. We've got Leo, all right. With Virgo, your card, and the treasure chest. Well, it's interesting because Leo can be dramatic. So, and Virgo is you guys, you guys can be anal retentive, especially regarding money. So this is kind of like saying, make a big deal. If somebody's been couch surfing on your couch, charge them rent. In fact, be like, hey, make a big deal out of it. Make a production out of it, Leo. Say it loud and to their face. Leo, be like, yo, you haven't been paying rent in months. So let's look at that. I'm going to be a little anal retentive, Virgo, and really focus in on this Virgo financial situation. Like you could be contributing to the financial situation. You could be contributing to finances because you're coasting, because you're a stowaway, right? You could be paying the ticket. In fact, you should be paying the ticket. Let's see what else there. Oh, wrong deck. Let's see what else there is. The Wall and Saturn. Whoa. So the Wall, boundaries. Saturn also boundaries, but Saturn can be a hard ass. It's saying like this, this is enough, or this is enough. We need to talk about this. You need to be more responsible, or we need to address the situation where responsibility has become an issue, because I think the raccoon is not responsible, right? The stowaway is not responsible. There's a sense of being a hard ass. There's a sense of drawing the line in the sand with the Wall here and then saying something, the mouth. Okay, so let's pull advice. I feel like this is either happening or the advice is to do this. So let's pull advice, and we'll either figure out if it has already happened and then what you can do about it now, or how to approach it if it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen, and so let's see what comes out for advice. It probably will just tell you how to approach the situation, how to approach the topic. Any advice for Virgo? Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Temperance, Let's just see. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. This is the fact that we're talking about a large amount of money, or we're talking about valuable resources. Like if somebody is taking up your couch, well, that's a whole room in your house. Ten of Pentacles. That's like you need that room for something else. Ten of Pentacles. Like, or that room is very valuable. So it has a lot of value. That's the point. Or it needs to be used. Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, Temperance. I've already waited a really long time. Time has already passed, and I've been patient. I have been patient, okay? That's kind of how you broach the topic. I've been patient. Let me just move these aside. Queen of Swords with the Two of Pentacles is, it's time to address this. It's time to be cut and dry. The Queen of Pentacles is cut and dry. And the Two of Pentacles is to change a situation, potentially financial, because it's Pentacles. So it's like, we need to change this. You need to start paying rent. You need to get off the couch. You need to move from the couch to a room. Maybe start paying rent for the room. Whatever your situation is, change it up and look at it and be cut and dry about the finances. Let's see if there's anything else here. It was on the bottom, actually. Six of Wands. Okay, so Six of Wands is you can be successful in tracking down and ejecting the raccoon or forcing the raccoon, the stowaway, to pay for their fare ticket. You can. Six of Wands. The only thing is that if you don't do anything, if you don't do anything, Three of Wands with the Five of Swords, they're not going to come out from the hold. They're not going to come forward and offer to pay the ticket unless you go down there and be like, hey, you're a stowaway on my ship. Pay your ticket. So you have to come forward or they won't do it. Metaphorically speaking. Okay, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is going to be your reading for today, Virgos. Thank you guys for being here. If you want to support my work, support what I do, go ahead and check out Patreon, which is a membership service where I've got more videos. I've got like some love readings, some monthly readings over there. So check that out. Links should be below and also on my profile. With that, I'll see you guys next time.